Hey, Hugh, we're gonna go ahead and run through our players while they're playing too.
Okay.
And you don't gotta go crazy into it. Just tell me a little bit.
Yeah, I got you.
And we would like to welcome everybody here to the Ford Ice Center. This is Braden Frost along with Hugh Wheeler here. What a great day in Clarksville, Tennessee. I should say night. It is 7:16 here. Hugh, thanks for being with us. Tell me a little bit about this matchup.
Well, you know what, Braden? This matchup is going to be high-flying and scoring. We're looking at Jackson Smith, who is third currently in College Hockey South Division III with 12 goals and 1 assist in 10 games so far this year. And we're looking at Sean Miller from the South Carolina Gamecocks, who scored 4 goals and 1 assist in 5 games. Is going to be a question to see whether, South Carolina is going to play fresh or if they're going to play rusty after not playing since October 13th, Braden.
Absolutely. It's going to be an absolute battle here as we get ready to drop the puck already. The officials talking over something. We'll see.
Yeah, the officials seem to be discussing something that happened pre-puck drop. We're just getting settled here, tonight, folks. We're getting the right puck drop underway, and we have hockey in Clarksville, Tennessee.
Absolutely. Here we go. Number 9 for the Gamecocks. He'll start. He'll sling it across the boards to number 7. Sean Murphy. Sean Murphy outside. He'll take a shot on goal. That one's off.
Yeah, that was a good shot. Good way to sort of break in the game, so to speak, from the defensive side. Keep them honest up top.
And here goes Jackson. He'll hand it off.
Let's get
Paint and Litter trying to get this out of their own zone, and they'll fling it. It's reeled in by number 24. That's Forrest. Forrest now working.
Forrest getting defended by Ryan Moyer over here. He comes away with the puck and tries to throw it up ice.
It's down to number 20 right there. That's Marshall. Marshall now, they're working it in their back half here. They're going to try and bring the attack. Number 12 there, that's Singley. He's out of line. Little 3-on-5 action there. Ooh. Shot on goal. That's picked up.
That's a good save there from Chamberlain. It's nearly near side corner, trying to keep those shots from getting in there. They sometimes just squeeze in there, Braden.
Absolutely, and it's good to get shots on goal here early for the Gamecocks. They're going to want to establish that quick offense here as we're going to have a face-off.
It's going to be key to see how we participate in face-offs tonight against the Gamecocks.
Absolutely, as they'll have a mishap with the puck right there. Pass there. Now Jackson Smith. Jackson Smith working with it. Down the right side.
It was ugly, Braden, but they got it out of there.
Absolutely. Now number 4, they'll center it up to 20. A 2-on-1. Great save there by Chamberlain. Now
nice,
pass.
Keeping that puck wide of him. Way to throw it off the boards, get the change on. We're going to see a second line come out here.
Absolutely. Now here comes.
See Singleton come in for some game time action for the first time, along with Peyton Leonard still out there, checking him off of the boards.
Now Singley, he'll try and clear there, picked up by number 10 for the Gamecocks. Good movement of the puck here from Austin Peay. Now a little 2-on-2 action over to Leonard. Leonard couldn't bring the puck in that time. He'll try to make a move around. He will. It's 4-on-2. Good job by the Gamecocks right there to clear, and they will. He'll flip it over one. And number 5 there for Austin Peay will pick that one up.
That's Cooper Smith. He's as good as it gets here in College Hockey South Division III hockey defensive men.
And we do have a stoppage of the puck here. We'll see what the call is.
Looked like it was tipped out. Going to be a face-off down here in the bottom right defensive zone for Austin Peay.
And here we go, another defensive face-off here for Austin Peay. They will win it. The puck is hauled in. The Gamecocks, though, have it. Number 16. He'll try and find. Good defense there from Austin Peay. Well done there from Cooper Smith. Number 45, Ethan Goins out there put the pressure on. Cox looking to swing it across on the back side, across the boards. Now they'll go to the right wingman. He'll find inside, centering it up. Number 23, no shot on goal. Deflections all across. Peyton Leonard now trying to clear it, and he will. And the goalie will have his hand up for a call of icing as that will come back down.
Yeah, good play from Gov's defense to sort of get acclimated, keep them out of the getting so many good shots on the net. They had a couple of chances they could have probably forced that puck out early, but good early defensive moves from the beginning of the game. It's going to be interesting to see how they play on defense. They only have 5 defensemen dressing tonight.
And that is Ryan Moyer versus 21, Aiden Fry. The Gamecocks will hold it in here. Number 2. He'll search around the boards. No good. Peyton Leonard now will step in. A shot on net there from number 8. That was John McDims. Now we're on the outside. Gamecocks looking inside. No good. Nobody home on that shot there. Good check right there by Peyton Leonard. As they will continue to fight over the puck.
Leonard fighting everybody off of him tonight.
He is. He's putting in a lot of horse work. He is really that main guy when it comes to the defense. We'll see what Austin Peay. Good check right there by number 15. And now we got Kale Lewis back there trying to fight for it. Oh, man, they're getting real into it there on the back boards. As that puck will make its way to the outside and hauled in there from number 33. That is Jeff Christensen.
Oh, looks like we're getting a tripping penalty here.
Now tell me a little about that triple penalty there. Was that, I believe that was number 15, Jackson Smith.
Yeah.
He was on the way.
Yeah, he was on his way down to the ice. And then number 2, his name is Nick Esposito. It's a legendary name to have the name Esposito in hockey, but he trips Jackson Smith up when he's crossing over that blue line. Govs are going to be up 5-4 on men here in this power play.
Here we go, the first power play here for Austin Peay. Well, 5-on-4 action. They're pretty good at scoring on the power plays, and one of those men to highlight, we've talked about him already, Jackson Smith. As that puck will come all the way down there, Chamberlain will cover it up.
Oh, they need to...
Number 12 now searching, good check right there from Kale Lewis. Now fighting for the puck.
Got to regroup. You've let the shorthanded side get into the zone. Now you just got to calm it down, bring it out.
And Kale Lewis will do so. He'll take it into his own hands here, searching for a man. We'll find it across. Good interception there by number 24. That was Lane Forster. He'll go in. He'll take a shot, and that puck will go way over.
Yeah, it's a bit of a dangerous play there to throw that puck across the ice from one blue line to the other, but the Governors get lucky. Chamberlain stands strong in his net and deflects that puck out of play. We're going to have a face-off in the defensive zone, Braden.
And this is kind of tough here. When you're on a power play, you don't expect to see much in your own zone here. Austin Peay really needs to give it into the Gamecock zone and try and create some offense.
No, and that's been an Achilles heel for this Governors team this year. So far, they've given up 13 goals, shorthanded goals on the year, according to College Hockey South Division III statistics.
Here's the Gamecocks doing a good job of penalty killing right now. They'll wait it, and they'll take it all the way back to their own zone. And then they'll try and fling it back. Good hands there, almost by number 91. That was Ryan Moyer, the captain. Shot on goal. We'll accumulate nothing here. Now we'll go to the outside to 9. Good check right there from number 3 from Austin Peay. That is Justin Bernat. Now Austin Peay trying to get it going here. Now Gamecocks 1-on-4. We'll take a shot, and he'll score. He will score. That was number 19, who I cannot seem to get a name for.
No, but he buries this one in close, Braden. He buries it. Aaron Borsuk, he buries this one on a nice little pass right in front of the goal. He throws it right in on the short side.
And the worst part is that was 1-on-4 right there in that scenario. And so that's just unfortunate here. You have a power play for Austin Peay as the puck will drop again. Gamecocks will win it. They will sling it back to the other side here. Chamberlain will come out. He'll receive it.
That's 14 shorthanded goals now on the year for the Governors, or allowed now for the year by the Governors.
And this might try to make it number 15. Good save there by Chamberlain.
Chamberlain wraps his big mitts around that one, keeps this from being a 2-0 game.
Man, these Austin Peay Governors struggling here on the early often. I mean, you're 5-on-4 in this scenario. You figured they'd be a lot more in their offensive zone. Here we go, the puck drop. The Gamecocks will win it again. Again, trying to look for a shot on goal this time. Good block there by Chamberlain. Good steal right there from number 33. That is Christensen. But the Gamecocks have done a great job here as this penalty will now wind out, and they'll go back to full strength here. Hauled in by number 22 for them. That is Taff.
Yeah, if you're the Governors, you almost want to be at full strength right now. The Gamecocks haven't seemed to be getting much when they were on 5-on-5, and then they perfectly executed a penalty kill on their part to take the lead here early in this one.
All right, so Austin Peay will have control of the puck. They'll give it away, though, trying to find number 12, Sam Singley. Sam Singley's been an absolute beast here on the offense for the Austin Peay as a line change will come in.
Yeah, 14 points on the year. He's been getting hot when it matters most. We need to get some more production off of him.
We'll see here as the Gamecocks now have control in the center. They're in Austin Peay's attacking zone. They'll work it around the boards. Tries to go in center. There was almost a shot there, a one-timer looking forward. Will not have it. The Gamecocks retain possession. Hauled up to number 13. He'll look inside for 20. Good save there by Chamberlain. And wow, just a lot of shots on goal already here from this Gamecocks offense. And they're really searching for that center shot.
You got to give credit to Chamberlain here tonight early, folks, because Chamberlain has eaten a lot of really, really close shots and has kept this a 1-0 game so far for the Austin Peay Governors, with 9-1 on the shots disparate right now in favor of the South Carolina Gamecocks.
Austin Peay will try and win that face-off. They won't hauled in by the Gamecocks. They'll search. He goes around the net. Ooh, tried to go backside. Little wrist shot there. Won't fall there. Jackson Smith now, he has the puck. He'll try and work it up. Excuse me, that was not Jackson Smith. That's number 45, Ethan Goins. Ethan Goins now finds Peyton Leonard. Leonard on the outside, hauled away there from the Gamecocks.
Moyer's
good check by Moyer, like you were just about to call. Gamecocks now going to try and work it out for Owen. Good moves there from number 1.
Oh, they're going to call this a penalty. They're going to call this a tripping.
Tripping call
on, I believe that was
Here's the
Ethan
replay.
Goins.
Let's see here.
I
cannot tell who they send to the box there. It is Ethan Goins. He will go to the box there, so it will be a power play for the Gamecocks. Gamecocks will win this face-off, this offensive face-off, and now they're going to do what they do best here, and this is control this puck right here. They'll fling it around, back to forth, just trying to open up this defense here, trying to get one of them to make a mistake, and they'll make a mistake. Loss of the puck there. Jackson Smith wrapped it up, tried to clear it.
It's just unfortunate luck for it to go off of the referee and stay in. That's a great play from the Govs penalty kill to get that puck out, and it's just unfortunate how that happens sometimes.
Now, number 4, he'll search, looking for Taft right there on that backside here. Now here comes Austin Peay trying to go. He will go nowhere. Number 6 for the Gamecocks, picked that up. That was Will Tanier. He'll control the puck.
It was a great defensive play by Justin Bruneau on that play before to kickstart kicking that puck out of their defensive zone for a minute there. Saved a goal perhaps on that one.
Now Tanier was searching. That is number 9 with the puck. He'll try and find good defensive slap away there from number 3 on Austin Peay. Justin Burnett. As the Gamecocks will still control the puck, they'll try and find center. Almost tapped in there from number 12 on the Gamecocks. And now a line change will come in there for them. Both line changes from Austin Peay and the South Carolina Gamecocks as Austin Peay now trying to control around the net. Hard-fought battle there. Gamecocks regain possession. They've done a great job during this penalty here. Only 20 seconds left, though, but they've really kept this puck in this entire offensive zone of Austin Peay.
Yeah, they've got some. Their power play unit doesn't look like they're falling in full form right now. The Governors have been giving them some troubles kicking that puck back up at the ice.
And that is props to the Governors' defense. They're pretty good when it comes to shorthanded. I know for a couple of the games, like the last one against UAB, there was a lot of power plays. I mean, these guys, Governors, are one of the most penalized teams in the UAAU. And so we'll see today. They have done a good job so far at defending this penalty, as another penalty, a power play, will come here for Austin Peay. So at the moment, it will be 4-on-4.
We're going to get 4-on-4 for 6 seconds.
For 6 seconds. But then Austin Peay needs to take advantage of when it becomes 5-on-4 right here and get a lot more shots on goal.
Yeah.
The puck will drop. The Gamecocks will win it. Good deflection right there from Goins.
You want to try and keep that possession of the puck when you're in that scenario like that, those short 4-on-4 times, so that way you can get that extra skater in there so you can go ahead and develop that power play while you're ahead. The Governor's unfortunate to give up the puck in possession, have it come down for another shorthanded chance from the South Carolina Gamecocks.
And Jacob now working with that puck. He'll try and fling it. Gamecocks now fling it to the right side here. Austin Peay now finally Peyton Leonard. He'll pass it back. There, number 13, Lewis. Back to Leonard. Leonard can't control. Goins will flip it down into the offensive zone. Leonard's now going to huck it down. He's 3-on-1. Good job by the Gamecocks there. They're going to wait behind their net and wait for a little bit of pressure here from this Austin Peay. There's Moyer.
He's flinging that down the ice, making Chamberlain come out to stop it, and that might be his detriment. Oh, he stops him when it matters, though.
Good job right there by Chamberlain. And now Sam Singley will pick up this puck here, and he will lose it. Just a little bit of miscommunication right there on that puck draw. And, I mean, they are 1-on-4 right now. Number 2, credits to him. That is Nick Espito, and he'll take a shot.
And Chamberlain will just glove that one up.
And lots of shots on goal here for this Gamecocks offense already here. Not as much for Austin Peay. Austin Peay really struggling, at least offensively. Defensively, though, considering all the shots that the Gamecocks have had, and they've only had 1 goal, not so bad.
Yeah, you want to try and get a rhythm going to get this out. You know, it's sort of been a minute and 20 seconds of hell trying to keep this one moving forward, getting this puck out of the zone, moving it down the ice. It's one thing, you know, when you've got a man down and you can just fling that puck all the way down to the other side of the ice, but you have to put a play together to actually get it out when you're up a man.
Now Singley here will mishandle the puck. He'll get it back, though. A little 2-on-2 action here. Him and Jackson Smith, 2 of the best guys on offense. Sam tries to work one, tries to get a shot off. Well defended there for number 10 from the Gamecocks.
Yeah, and Austin Peay's offense just not able to get anything together when they're inside the offensive zone so far tonight.
And good job there by Chamberlain. He'll flick it back over there to Lewis. Lewis trying to work Sam.
As a good skate to keep that puck disrupt that play, that could have been a goal.
Now the Gamecocks trying to work it around the boards, 1-on-1, attacking Chamberlain. And there will be a call from the refs. We'll see what the call is. These looks like the net moved a little bit right there, trying to fix the net.
Yeah, that's what I'm seeing. It looked like it had popped up there for just a second when South Carolina's skating in off of the side, going on goal. We're going to get another face-off. We've been at this crease a lot so far tonight, Braden.
There's a little replay right there of what happened. As we'll come back right here, the puck is dropped. Gamecocks win it again. Now number 5 there, Cooper trying to look. Can't find anybody. Now the Gamecocks under control. That's number 14 with the puck. That was Bud. Bud took a shot. Now number 23, Mitchell Whalen. Whalen finds his man. A little slap shot right there from number 10. Bounced off.
Mason Holmes was wide open on the far right side for a minute there. He could have.
Ooh, and a good check. And we'll see here, Austin Peay now has got to get on this puck. They'll dive for it, and we're going to probably get a tripping call. No, they will not.
Oh, the whistles say silent, and the hands stay down.
That was a heck of an effort there, though, by Jackson Smith, I believe. I mean, he was all over the ice trying to get to that one. Now, a little 2-on-1 situation here. Shot up, deflected by Chamberlain, and he's all over the place there. He will get a glove on it, though, and he will wrap this one up. Chamberlain has been busy already here, and we only have 7 minutes and 28 left in this quarter, and he has had so many shots on him.
Yeah, Chamberlain's seen 16 shots tonight. Quite an impressive start for any goaltender to go out there and only let one by on his first 16. He's seeing every kind of look you can imagine, from coming up on his left post, coming over on front of the center, coming all the way from the defensive spot.
All right, so Aiden Fry and Moyer will now back off here. In comes, can I see that number? Oh, that is number 45, that was Goins. And the Gamecocks, here is Peyton Leonard here. He'll lead the charge down there, trying to get his guys rallied up. Goins. Past the number 8.
Got a bit of a breakaway here.
That's McDams. McDams shot covered up there by Chamberlain. Well done. And they'll see another face-off in the defensive zone.
Yeah, a lot of these off-number chances, South Carolina will be coming in with 3. Well, Austin Peay only has 2 back there to respond with. It's been tough on the Governors early here.
Austin Peay will win this face-off here. Now, number 13, Lewis. He'll try to make it to the outside there. Picked up by Goins. Goins goes around the net, searching for somebody. Almost intercepted there from number 2, and
it's
it
Leonard
is
for a
this
second.
time.
It turns it over.
There, Esposito took a shot, and we will see what the ruling is here, as there will be a line change made. Well done, still just well done here by the Austin Peay Governors to the defense, but a lot of turnovers in their own kind of defensive zone here. As we look at the replay here, he takes his shot, well done, well saved there by Chamberlain.
Yeah, Chamberlain stuffs him on that left post, doesn't let anything around him there.
Governors will win this face-off. Trying to look for somebody. Now they're putting men in the front. Good move right there by Goins.
Now they get the odd man rush. Are they able to do anything with it? It scoots into the corner. Oh, Leonard goes down hard.
I'm about to say, Peyton Leonard goes flying on that play. Austin Peay still trying to find where the puck is. They won't. Now it's a 2-on-1 situation here. 3-on-2 takes the shot. And it is picked up there by Chamberlain. A lot of just one-man shots when they're up on a 3-on-2 situation here. I'm feeling like they're pretty confident in what they got in that slap shot.
Yeah, they're liking their looks going on in the transition game here as you see Leonard just gets hammered by the South Carolina Gamecocks there.
And that was on that offensive attack right there. We have a face-off. Austin Peay will win this one. Pass outside, there's Singley. Singley fighting. Picked up by number 9 for the Gamecocks.
Oh, what a move to get that puck around him.
Here as they are fighting for it. Finally, Austin Peay now going to look to the outside. There's Singley, one-on-one. Tries to make a move
lays
inside.
A man down.
That's credit to David Wilson DeBoy. He's a great defensive effort right there. Gets in front of Singley. Now shot from Jackson Smith. Shot from number 33 as well. That was Christensen. Austin Peay now working it from their own side. Jackson looking for somebody in the middle.
Something woke the Governors up.
See here,
Jackson Smith.
Yeah, Jackson's fighting for it there. Gamecocks working it. Now they'll have it here. They'll go back on the offensive zone.
This is transition game, 4-on-2 now. Oh, Chamberlain's.
And they claim to say they have a goal, and they will.
Yeah, the referee awards it to him for second goal of the game.
And that was scored by number 7, I believe. That was scored by number 7, Samson Murphy. Here we'll see the replay right here.
Yeah, it was Murphy right there off of that left post. They've been attacking that for the past probably 3 minutes of game time now here. They finally squeezed one in there to put this up 2-0. We got 5:22 left in the period now. You know, the Governors got a good bit of chances there on that last offensive possession. They weren't necessarily the prettiest of chances, but, you know, you got to start from somewhere and you got to build into that. See if hopefully they can respond quick before the end of this period.
Absolutely. Now here comes number 24 working the puck down quickly. That was Liam Forrest. Liam Forrest now searching
good
for
hit on the
middle.
defensive glass there to break that one up before
Pass
it even
to
began.
Peyton Leonard now. He'll go one-on-one. He'll beat a man. He'll take a shot. Best shot they've seen so far. Great save there from the Gamecocks goalie here. Now there's Ryan Moyer.
That was
back to Leonard.
That was quite an effort from Peyton Leonard on that chance, on the breakaway chance there.
And he's got to take those. He's got to be able to have those when you're down in a game like this and you haven't had many opportunities. The Gamecocks will search for the center there. There's number 6 to pick that one up. That was Tanier. Tanier flies it across the boards. Number 5, Smith to Goins. Goins now searching for a man. He'll try and clear it down the right side there. Picked up by 24. Gamecocks will find it. And that one is picked up by Chamberlain here as they'll go for another face-off.
Yeah, we're going to see another face-off in the defensive zone. Pardon me. Hopefully the Governors can be able to get some sort of transition game coming out of this offensive zone. They've won a good bit of face-offs. It's just been sort of needing that second layer. Some passes have been lazy trying to come from the goal line over to the blue line. You need a couple of extra steps in there.
Absolutely.
Gamecocks are going to win that one.
As Forrest will take a shot on goal. This one comes out. Bodies on bodies at the goal right there, trying to figure out how to get a shot on. Now Forrest, he'll retain the puck in his own zone.
It looked like somebody saved that puck, but I couldn't tell if that was Chamberlain, if that was Goins, if that was...
That was the entire Austin Peay hockey team that made that save right there. As a defensive effort here by Christensen. I believe Moyer.
They had to poke that one by the blue line when he had the chance.
And Forrest, who's had he's had his name called a couple times there. He'll pick that puck up. He'll find his man. Number 6, that is Tanier. We've seen Tanier. Tanier now one-on-one. Good move, right side, wrist shot, no good.
He had the right move. He just couldn't get the shot off exactly where he wanted it to, and it gets blocked up by either Chamberlain or the defenseman right there.
Now number 11 for the Gamecocks. He'll hold that. That was Holmes. Little slap shot there from number 23. That was Whalen.
And that's a pass right there to number 24 that if South Carolina connects on a couple more times in this period, this could be a 4-goal game, could be even a 5-goal game. But Austin Peay thankful they weren't necessarily able to meet on some of those cross-ice passes.
That was just almost, we just missed a great shot there by Forster. It just went over the goal here. Now Austin Peay has possession there, Singley trying to do it a lot by himself here. A little 3-on-2 situation. He's helped by Christensen. He'll take a shot, and that is covered up by the goalie there, number 10. We haven't called his name much, partially because he hasn't seen much action. That is Patrick Krenig.
Yeah, no, the Austin Peay able to get a shot in there on the transition game. You know, an easy one that the goalie can wrap up, but honestly, it's nice just to be able to get an offensive zone face-off here.
Absolutely, as the offensive face-off is won by the Gamecocks there. A pass will go over to number 4. That is Rodriguez.
Oh!
Good check over there. That was checked by number 3. That was Justin Bernat.
That hit was so hard, the ref had to blow the whistle just to pause action so they could take a breath.
And make sure he's okay. As I believe we're going to see a defensive. Here we go. We got a replay of that. Man.
Oh, wow.
See him right on the boards. They both fall down. Here we go. As this defensive face-off. We've seen too many defensive face-offs already to count here in this first period to play the puck shot. Shot there from number 2.
You know, they compare those kinds of hits to car crashes because no one's feeling good after it's over.
Well, hockey's just such a physical sport. I like to compare it to soccer all the time here as the Gamecocks continue to go. That's number 21. He'll take it, try and swing it across the boards. Hauled in. They'll keep it on the left side of the boards there. Check made by number 2.
Cooper Smith trying to just knock that puck around, get it to his guy on the left side. Ref is unfortunately in the way again. Of course, refs are just normal, natural obstacles in hockey.
And we've seen a line change right there, which created a one-on-one situation there for number 2 of the Gamecocks. That was Nick. Nick took a shot, was unable to connect. And now the referees will have a stoppage of ice as more line change come in there for the Gamecocks.
Yeah, once again, I feel like this one spot here, this back right in the Governor's defensive zone, has seen the majority of the action tonight. Hopefully the Governors have seen what they like out of South Carolina coming out of this position and know how to squander them on defense again.
And the Gamecocks will win that one. They'll search. 1 minute and 30 left to play in this first period. They're just going to they're going to pass up good shots for great shots here as they search for across the center.
Way to break up that pass by number 9, Alex Snow.
Gamecocks now, they're going to fire it over to number 3. That's Kenyon Manny. He'll find to the outside. Now back to number 9. A lot of movement here. Christensen, good defense right there. Good poke away from, I believe, number 4 for Austin Peay. That's Deontay Jernett.
Yeah, and give the Governors credit. As much as South Carolina's had the puck in their zone, they have not made any pass easy for them. They have not made any. They have been getting their sticks up there, poking pucks away. They've been deflecting pucks close to the net. They've been everywhere on the defensive ice.
And after a while here, this Austin Peay Governors hockey, they got to be at least tired a little bit. There's been a lot of defensiveness for them here, and they've been really relying on this transition offense here. And when it comes down to the transition, they're only bringing 2 to 3 guys down the ice. And that's just not enough when you got the Gamecocks sitting back there with 4 heavily just waiting on them.
Yeah. Luckily, they'll get some rest here. Got the period coming up in less than a minute, and we'll be able to see sort of how they come out here in the second period. Of course, the Governors dressing only a few defensemen tonight. In games like that where you only have so many guys that you're dressing from for the defensive side, you're asking a lot of them since they're out there so much, and getting them to those periods as unscathed as possible is what's very important tonight.
And that puck almost took out, I believe, our president over there. That was really close. That's the first time I've ever seen a puck go outside and not hit the glass barrier. So heads up little play there from them as line changes will be made here. The puck will be dropped at center ice as we have 42 seconds left to play in this first period. The Gamecocks will win it. They'll send it down to Chamberlain. Chamberlain will have this one. He'll swing it over to Peyton Leonard. Leonard now lost control of the puck. Gamecocks pick it up. Good check there by Jackson Smith. It's hauled in, though, by number 22. That was Taft. Tried to take a shot there. Good block. Now a check from Peyton Leonard.
Oh, we're getting a late penalty here.
I believe it is going to be on Peyton Leonard there for that late hit in the corner. We should get a replay as he will go to the penalty box here. With 13 seconds left, the Gamecocks will get a 2-minute power play. This will also, I believe, go into the second period.
Peyton Leonard, if that is on him, that's his 44th and 45th penalty minute of the year that leads the College Hockey South Division III.
That's probably not a good place to be leading, yeah?
It was cherished back in like the 80s and 90s of hockey, but nowadays teams are so fast and high-flying and power plays are so important. You don't necessarily want that, but what it does mean is he's emotional and he's there. He wears his heart on his sleeve, and his team probably thanks him for that.
Absolutely. Here's we'll have a shot there from the game clocks. As time is winding down there, Jackson Smith just going to try and get something off, and he will shoot. He will miss, and that will wrap up this first period. And the score is 2-0, the Gamecocks. And we've seen a lot of offense here from South Carolina. What does Austin Peay got to do?
Austin Peay's got to get better at some of these transition plays. They've been good breaking up some of these shots and get some breakaway chances from Jackson Smith and company, but it's going to be, you need to keep some of this pace on the defense. It's going to, long and exhausted, 24 shots on goal, but Austin Peay definitely has what it takes to bring it back in the second period.
And that's what's saying. So you're watching Govs Hockey and Austin Peay Sports Network. We'll join you right back here in the second period.
It's what we refer to as our goalies.
You got to have good lettuce. That's where your hair comes out the bottom of your helmet, and I need to grow mine out a little bit.
I love protecting my Tindy.
Ferda. It's like kind of a different way to say Forda. It's like Ferda boys. So I don't know. It's kind of goofy, but it sticks.
My favorite word right now is probably nip the goalie. It's basically like when the goalie has his glove up and you score above his glove, or I'll usually say when grandma hides the cookies in the top shelf. It's my favorite one.
But I'm gonna grow some lettuce for everybody to be happy in the helmet.
Probably a lot of terms that, don't need to be said on camera, but,
Hey everybody, welcome to a special edition of Crunch Time Interviews. My name is Christian Hunt with my partner Dylan Walton, and we have a very special guest today. We have Pete Weber of the Nashville Predators and about 100 other different organizations. Pete, thank you for taking the time to talk with us today.
Always glad to talk with students of this craft, and I want to make sure everybody understands it is an art, it is not a science.
That is the case, and he is you could say one of the master classes of this art. So I want to start off with a question with you today. So we're going to ask a couple questions for you today. With you doing the Predators and other organizations, but particularly the Predators, seeing how hockey has become so popular, not only in the state of Tennessee, but the South in general, talk to us about the impact, and did you think it would work in the South?
I did. I didn't know if it would work as quickly as it has. I'll never forget the first game and a standing ovation for the opening faceoff. And I thought, well, this has a shot. This has a shot right now. But the problem was with that first game, Predators didn't score a goal. So the next game, they finally came up with 3 and beat Carolina 3-2. So that was a little bit more fun. But I thought that the big thing they had to overcome early was sticker shock at the price of tickets after having not really had pro sports in Nashville in all those years prior. And then all of a sudden people are getting hit with Titans prices and Predators prices, and I think that caused a few to have almost whiplash looking back.
So I'm not as big as hockey as I am now. I've been getting into it since we've been doing these broadcasts, trying to learn and everything. And one thing that I've learned is similar to basketball in a way, it's announced, just like the pace of it and everything.
Yes.
How are you able to be like creative with your words, because you've been doing this over 20 plus years, and how you been able to find more creative phrases as time went on?
Sometimes I feel like I'm saying the same thing all the time. So that's just listening to the recordings and coming up with a different way to say the same thing. Mm-hmm. And it's a challenge. It really is, because all of us get into habits that make it a little bit more difficult to be more creative. And that's my goal, be more creative.
All right, sticking with the hockey theme here, you were born in 1951.
Yes.
All right.
Now, Hockey Scouts always refer to the players they're studying as their birth year. Mm. So they look at me and they say, he's a 51. Okay.
So you were a 51. The Miracle on Ice happened in 1980.
Right.
So seeing that, not only the impact of hockey in the United States, but the impact it had on the United States during a very difficult time in United States history.
Yeah.
If it did, I'm assuming it did, how much did that game influence you in becoming a hockey broadcaster and broadcaster in general?
By that point in time, I was in my 3rd year with the LA Kings, and I was actually the night of the Miracle on Ice, and now I don't want to misspeak here, the night they beat the Russians. They didn't complete the miracle until Sunday morning against Finland. I was doing a Pepperdine basketball game at Seattle University, and we were just handed notes about what had transpired in Lake Placid, New York. But what that did, I think, was propel more U.S. kids toward excitement and interest and involvement in the game. And I think you will hear from some of the documentaries thereafter that guys like Jeremy Roenick, to go in the Hall of Fame here in a few weeks, a kid growing up in Massachusetts, really got things going, much like Bobby Orr did in the 70s with all the kids in Massachusetts, getting them excited. But over and above that, that took care of kids all over the country, I think. Yeah, we can make an impact here in this game.
With being able to travel, to many different states and even outside of the country, have you taken like some memorabilia from a team? Do you have like jerseys or bobbleheads or anything of like that? Like, do you keep around the house or like when you like to travel or anything?
I don't collect that much, but I do have a bobblehead of a favorite announcer of mine who now is going to be on the Amazon Monday call, John Forsland, who I first met when he was doing Hartford Whalers games. So we've not had the Hartford Whalers since 1997. So that goes back just a little bit.
Before, I think that was before I was born. So
Yeah.
that was,
Okay, so you talked about earlier how you're a baseball fanatic, right?
Yeah.
You're a big baseball guy. You talked about how, speaking of memorabilia, you have a brick from the old White Sox Stadium.
Yes.
You told that story to us.
So and this is how the confluence of sports go. We were driving from Buffalo to Minneapolis for Super Bowl 26. And naturally, I stopped by the site of Comiskey Park and got out of our van and got out and took a loose brick there from the site. That's the brick that I have from Comiskey Park. And it's still a prize to me. And it doesn't just hold down one lamp in my house, okay? But it's still a true prize for me, and I'm very happy to have it. Going back to the days of, if you look up Sports Illustrated covers, my favorite cover might be 1972, Dick Allen smoking a cigarette and juggling baseballs in the White Sox dugout.
So, you also talked about how you worked minor league baseball along with pro
Yep.
baseball. You actually worked with the Sounds for
Yes.
a little bit here. And you kind of hit on it earlier, the potential of the Tennessee, Nashville in particular, getting a baseball team.
Yep.
What do you think are particular challenges that it could face in Nashville getting a baseball team, but what do you think are the upsides to getting a baseball team?
Well, the upside is I don't think there's any question, but it will be successful. The challenge is going to be getting a ballpark built. I think it's unfortunate that when what is now First Horizon Park opened, it wasn't created with expandability. And so it's kind of locked into a small footprint there in the north part of town, near Germantown. And that's what I want to see going on there with all of that. But baseball in Nashville, it's an absolute natural, and I like the fact, and I'm not calling upon my favorite baseball movie, The Natural, when I say that, but it's a fun thing. What a great way to spend a summer's night.
So as a broadcaster, Christian does play-by-play for high school football, and I've done basketball for high school. Once the season starts for you, how long does it normally take to prepare for each game? I know some nights you have back-to-backs and stuff like
Yeah.
that, but if you have like time in between, how long does it normally take to like get prepared for a game?
I'm going to have more time in between now by only doing 8 road games starting this
Yeah.
year. But normally speaking, I will, especially when there's back-to-back, I'm preparing for both of those games before the first of the 2. So it varies greatly. But if it's a team from the Predators division that I'm more familiar with, it's not going to take as long. For example, when we got started, 6 years ago now with Vegas, that was a team that would take a little while longer to put things together with my effectively, I don't use a spot chart, but I use a lineup chart. And one thing that helps me out greatly now is a new website called dailyfaceoff.com that gives the combinations.
All right, so Dylan hit on the challenges of back-to-back games, and especially in hockey. You have that in baseball as well. What sport, in your opinion, that you've done football, baseball, hockey, anything under the sun, what sport is the most challenging to prepare for, but what sport is the most fun to prepare for?
To me, it's most fun to prepare for a baseball game, and the most challenging is probably those years I did indoor lacrosse. You want to talk about fast and chaotic, absolutely, with indoor lacrosse. And I'm very happy that I had the crossover, sorry for using that word, but using John Tavares is the all-time leading scorer in indoor lacrosse. His nephew is the free agent superstar of the Toronto Maple Leafs, same name, John Tavares. And those two adore each other. So I've had the chance to talk with them both and talk about how much they appreciate the other's game.
Well, Mr. Weber, we could sit here and talk sports with you all day. We are going to go ahead and wrap this up. But
why? We still have the rest of the day to go.
Well, my producer Steve Sawyer gave me the wrap up, so he is my boss. So
okay.
when he says jump, I say how high.
Understood.
But we thank you so much for taking the time, not only to talk to the NSMA chapter, but being able to talk to us. And if you ever want to see it, we do have a show called Crunch Time on APSU-TV. It's a weekly show with these two scrubs right here and another guy named Bryce Robinson. So if you ever want to see...
So Bryce is not a scrub?
He is a scrub, but he's just not present.
An absent scrub, okay.
And so if you ever want to see, we will post this on our show. I'm sure Barry will get with you. But we just want to say thank you for taking the time again.
Glad to do it, gentlemen. All the best to you.
Thank you. So that's going to do it with Mr. Pete Weber here. That'll wrap us up. It is crunch time. We'll see you next time.
Your college journey begins with unforgettable experiences. Your college journey begins with lifelong friendships. Feel the synergy of the governor's pride and memories that connect you for a lifetime. Your college journey starts here at Austin Peay.
I immigrated to America when I was 20 from a country called Uruguay. I have two careers. I'm in the Army Reserves and I have a civilian career as an engineer. And I have two wonderful children. Every day is a challenge to make sure that the time that I have, I spend with them. It doesn't matter how tired you are, you have to be there. You have to be present for them. You have to try to teach them. When they learn something new and it just clicks in their brain, I just realized I could do this. And you can just see in their faces. It's such an incredible moment. It's those moments that are my favorite.
Your unforgettable experience. Be a part of a community of champions. There's a place for you in our winning legacy. Feel the synergy of the governor's pride. Create memories and victories that will last a lifetime. Your victory starts here.
What are you doing in there? What's that?
I wouldn't do that. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
We will see what the Gubs bring here as we get close to the face-off. The Gubs struggled, obviously. They tried to get out of their own defensive end. Had a lot of transition attacks there from the Gamecocks.
Yeah, but give Austin Peay credit. When they were stuck in their defensive zone, they were able to break up enough passes and keep South Carolina off of their rhythm, kept some of these open passes they were getting from reaching their potential threats, and sort of kept this a 2-0 game instead of letting this go even more out of hand.
And the fact that this is a 2-score game right here for Austin Peay does mean good. They're looking forward here. They need to really bring it back here coming into this second period of play here, as the Govs will win the face-off here. Tanner, he'll find his man. That's Rodriguez, tries to bring it in over the Tanner. Tanner, number 9. That was Miller, now picked up here. Now Ethan Goins one-on-one with the goalie. Shot, and it's good! And the goal is good, and a quick answer from Austin Peay on a lone goal. How about it? Number 45, Ethan Goins, to start us off early here in the second period.
Wow, way to time that, way to start off that period strong. You cut this lead in half in 26 seconds, Braden. We have a full-blown hockey game ahead of us. That's why a 2-0 lead is the most dangerous lead in all of hockey.
I would say in all of any sport, in my opinion. We will get started here as the Gamecocks will now look to try and re-answer here. Now number 19, he'll find his way one-on-one. Great defensive stop right there from Justin Bernat. Now though, Austin Peay will clear. Will not be an icing here. And now number 13, Newman. He'll hold it. He'll hold the puck behind. And remember that there is a power play going on right here for the Gamecocks. So with Austin Peay able to score in a power play situation, that is crucial.
Yeah, that's a big get for the Austin Peay Governor's power play. Giving up a shorthanded goal earlier in this game, giving up 14 now in this year, but you're able to get one of them back on the big exciting amount of and I believe Gamecocks just got one back.
And the Gamecocks did get one back. That one's deflected off of an Austin Peay defender here, as we were just talking about on how well Austin Peay was doing there in that defensive power play. That goal looks like it was scored from number 13. That is Owen Newman. He will get credited for the goal.
It was a good effort from South Carolina to sort of storm around the Austin Peay crease, you know, punch him right back in the mouth right after Austin Peay punched you. We got 2 goals in less than 2 minutes of hockey so far in this period.
And a quick start here to the second period here as the Gamecocks will take it down. Number 21, Fry, he'll look, he'll go inside, shot on goal, deflected. Austin Peay keeping it in there. Now number 4, Jarrett. He'll try and get it there. Now Goins will have it. Goins fighting for the puck, he'll have it. Hands it off to Singley. Singley now takes a shot on net. And a good job right there by the goalkeeper for the Southern Carolina Gamecocks. That was number 30. I believe I cannot find his name. Oh, here we go. Silas Dobbs, excuse me. Silas Dobbs there. Good deflection there of the right hand.
Yeah, it was a good deflection off by him. Singleton coming down with that shot. Sort of that Steve Weiserman play from way back in the 90s where you tee it from the top of the crease, just sort of get a shot on right after you get scored on. Usually goalies can't really see it coming.
And a good job right there by number 5, Cooper Smith there. He did not allow that Southern Gamecock shot on the net there. They had a good opportunity, had a man in front of the goal ready to kind of give it a little one-timer there. And a good little poke out for Austin Peay. That resets it down there. There will be an icing called.
Yeah, the icing call is tough for Austin Peay right now. That puck was so close to getting onto the forcing the goalie to make a play on it, but alas, this will be taken in their back zone. They're allowed to substitute though right now. That's not typically how it works on an icing, but they're bringing it to
there looks
center
like
ice.
Maybe a different call. Probably wasn't an icing, but this will bring the puck there to the front here. And Peyton Leonard tried to get all over that puck there off of that tip. Now Moyer, he'll try and fling it around the boards. He still fights for it. He's got number 13, Newman, on him. As Chamberlain, he'll fling it across the right side. Good job right there by Whalen. Whalen now trying to find Peyton Leonard, gets in there. Now Taft searching. Try to get a hand on that one there. Was Bernat. Now the Gamecocks behind the goal. Tried to go to the center, missed, and it missed everybody there as that puck will go way back into the defensive zone.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate pass from the Gamecocks, putting something together, and that pass just goes all the way down to the other side of the ice. And now Austin Peay is going to receive an icing play and be able to take an offensive zone here. Hopefully they can cut that back. You know, you go out in the half and you into the period and you punch them right in the head, and then South Carolina punches you right back. You get sort of rattled. But Austin Peay is sort of hanging in there and putting effort onto the ice and sort of get that goal back that they had just earned from South Carolina.
There, and Peyton Leonard there with a deflection now. Good check right there from Peyton. Here comes number 23, Waylon. Waylon one-on-one. Defensive effort, tries to find across the goal there, was looking for his man, Mason Holmes. Mason Holmes unable to get a hand on the puck.
Yeah, and Leonard sort of talking to him there at the end of the play. Looks like something rough was going to happen. We'll see if that becomes anything later in this game.
And here's the replay there. Just missed his man there. Was a great pass, honestly, right across the goalkeeper. And if he would have been there, if Holmes would have been there and able to get a stick on that, he would have had a little one-timer in the goal.
Yeah, that's a couple of inches away from being 4-1.
All right, so we'll see the face-off here. That is Jackson Smith for Austin Peay, and they will unfortunately not win it here. And there is a power play for the Gamecocks, by the way. We have not brought that up here, as the Gamecocks will have control. They do such a good job of controlling the puck when they're on a power play in the offensive zone. They'll search, finds 12. 12 takes a shot way high and goes up and over the boards there, and this will cause for another face-off.
Yeah, it's a good thing to break up a shot like that that's right in front of the net when you're on the power play, and able to keep that one from going in, making that easy on Chamberlain where he didn't even have to touch that one.
So, Gamecocks now searching number 6. That's Tanier. Tanier swings it across the board over to number 22, Taft. Taft back to Tanier. Tanier now great passing here from the Gamecocks. Tried to get inside, almost had a shot off. Now back out. Tanier, he'll haul in this puck. Back and forth passing there. A little bit of mishandle of the puck. He'll get it back. Tanier inside. Number 4 looked for the shot there. That was Rodriguez. Now Tanier swings it across. Good defensive deflection there from number 7. That was Connor Blackmore. Maybe a late hit check there right there from Austin Peay. Gamecocks now front. Good defensive so far. Doing a good job of just keeping their pucks in there as the Gamecocks will handle the puck still. Back to Tanier now. Tanier finds right side, trying to look center. No, nobody home.
Yeah, he wanted the slap shot opportunity, that one-timer, and it just couldn't connect right.
And here comes the Gamecock. Good poke right there by number 12, Sam Slingley. That brings him all the way back to there, and he's in the offensive zone. He's one-on-one now. We'll see if he can do anything. Cannot. Gives an opportunity for a line change, though, for Austin Peay. Now the Gamecocks will try and take it now. Number 12 down to the offensive zone, one-on-one.
Good wrap up there by Chamberlain to keep that puck from going in on the transition chance. A lot of good stuff from Austin Peay right there. Sam Singleton with an effort to take that puck away, kick it down the ice, throw it into that corner, let the Austin Peay penalty kill take a switch and get some better rest.
And the Gamecocks want to hear credits to Austin Peay. They've done a good job here on this defensive drive so far, just making sure that Gamecocks haven't had too many shots. Good job right there. They'll fling it down. Ryan Moyer, straight to the keeper. Now the goalie. He flex it here. The Gamecocks regain possession now. Austin Peay is back to full strength. Peyton Leonard now trying to find Ryan Moyer. He'll miss the puck. Did he keep it in? He did. Lucky from that not being offsides right now. Now a 3-on-1 situation, shot on net. Good job by Carter Chamberlain to get a hand on that and catch that one.
So a good transition game there for the Austin Peay Governors to stop that chance from happening. But what a play from Peyton Leonard to get that chance going in the offensive zone.
And how about that job right there by Carter Chamberlain? He's seen all day. He's seen action all day and makes a great 3-on-1 save.
Hey, it's a good resume builder to face so many shots in a game.
And here we go. So Austin Peay will head over to the Gamecocks zone. Gamecocks will now have possession. They'll bring the puck up. by a single man. That was number 16. That is Mato Marquise. Now number 11, that's Holmes. Holmes searching, right side, still looking, trying to find a man. Tries to look for his man, number 23, that was Waylon. Now back over to Holmes. And that puck will go across the blue line, so they'll have to reset it back here in order to get offsides. A great job by Ethan Goins. He'll poke that away. It's a 2-on now, 2-on-4. Ethan Goins shot, and a good cover up by Dobbs right there, but good job done there from Ethan Goins to at least get a shot on the goal.
Yeah, great play from Ethan Goins. Jackson Smith, of course, accompanying him on the breakaway chance, but they're just not able to get that puck into the netting.
And we'll see here comes number 33, Christensen. He'll win the offensive faceoff there. Shot. Slap shot goes nowhere. Now Gamecocks will regain possession. He'll fire out to 8. 8 will fling it. He'll be now 21. Here comes Fry. Fry tries to find his man across the inside. Nobody home right there. Try to get a hand on it. Now good pass right there. Now looking for his man, Jackson Smith, one of the best scorers on this team. 3-on-2 situation, just can't handle the puck. There was Christensen. Now the transition offense here for the Gamecocks. 4-on-2 now. Can't decide who wants it. Shot. Can't tell. The puck finally gets out of there. Good job there by Chamberlain to make a great save.
Yeah, what a save by Chamberlain, but
wow,
what
an
another
attempt.
save. Wow,
What an
Chamberlain.
Yeah, I mean, that left us speechless there for a second. I was about to let you get into what you had right there. And here we go. We're getting right back into it here. Hockey, such a quick. Oh, and a great check.
A car crash in the middle of the ice.
That was Kreneg right there, stopping Jackson Smith and doing anything with the puck. And now maybe Jackson Smith calling for a breather there if they take a hard hit. And now here comes number 12. That's Jacob. Jacob, one of the main guys on this offense here for the Gamecocks. Gamecocks playing across the boards now, trying to reset, maybe gain some possession here. There's Tanier. He'll find Jacob, takes a shot, wide left. Still searching, Tanier has the puck, tries to find a man. He'll find number 8, that is McDams. McDams will find Jacob, now Peyton Leonard gets in there, gets a good job. And a great bring down right there from number 7, that was Murphy. He has a goal on the day. Intercepted pass though for number 9 of the Gamecocks. That was Miller. That was our highlighter guy of the game there. And a great opportunity there for Murphy to score, but a good job by Chamberlain. And Chamberlain picks up another great save there. How about Murphy right in front of the goal? Had a plenty of opportunity to score that one.
Yeah, robbed Murphy blind right there, Chamberlain did. That was a long, exhausting amount of hockey for Chamberlain to face, taking all of those shots in the defensive zone, but kept his composure, kept it from happening while the skaters in front of him were unable to get results. He was standing strong.
And here we'll have another shot there from number 24. Good job by Chamberlain. That one was passed out from number 4. That was Jurette. Now Moyer trying to work on the Gamecocks. Will do unsuccessfully. Moyer getting into the ref here a little bit. A little bit of miscommunication. Now 3-on-1. This is dangerous right here. All alone. 3-on-1. Great passing. Maybe looking for a little 3-man Weaver pass. Will not get it there. Successfully defended by Austin Peay.
Yeah, South Carolina got a little too cute with that one. They were trying to set up that extra pass when they probably didn't need it, and they could have just taken that easy shot on goal.
Oh, and how about Peyton Leonard here? He gets into the mess. He's down on the own attacking zone. It's all by himself. There's Ethan Goins there trying to help him. Backside passing for Moyer. He will not get it. He'll have to reset it for the offsides call. Nobody home on the right side as a line change was made here. And this is dangerous now. 5-on-2 here for the Gamecocks. Open shot. There was shot there by number 4, Anthony Rodriguez. He will go off target here. And now Tanier, he will have to reset this one. And Austin Peay now has it behind their own net. They'll search for a way to go here, and they will pick up the puck. Oh, man, a miscommunication from number 10. That was Gavin Lockwood. Lockwood
given up a lot of transition plays to the South Carolina Gamecocks like we saw on that goal in the first period. A lot of 4-on-2, 4-on-1, 3-on-1 opportunities. What a hit, though, there.
And that was an excellent hit by number 33, Christensen, I believe. He'll take a shot on goal right there. That was number 13, Owen Newman. And, I mean, these Gamecocks are just taking shots and shots. And we've seen a little bit of fancy work from them there. When they had that 3-on-1 situation, you hinted on it a little bit earlier. Maybe a little too fancy.
Yeah.
But
yeah,
I mean,
South Carolina, they could just sort of settle themselves down here a little bit, and they'd probably have a couple more goals on them. But give the Governors credit, they're not letting them have sort of a mixtape, highlight-type game here tonight.
And Gamecocks will win this face-off. They'll search. They'll take a shot. That puck will go way up into the barrier there, and that will reset it here for another face-off. Just consistently taking shots here, trying to maybe wear and tear on Carter Chamberlain. I tell you what, he's had a heck of a night, though. He's only allowed 3. And
3 on 35 is a good amount for any goaltender. If this was in the National Hockey League, they'd be saying he had one of the best nights of his year.
Absolutely. We will see here another shot there held in there by Carter Chamberlain. That shot was made by Holmes. He'll cling that one up in his own net, and he'll force another face-off here with 9:12 left to go in this second period.
Yeah, Austin Peay looking to try and break out of their defensive zone. We've been talking about it a lot all night, but Austin Peay just getting beat by some of these defenders passing and keeping Austin Peay's forwards from getting any clean breakaway opportunities. And on top of that, Austin Peay not necessarily having a couple of guys helping them on some of these transition points. Just not been a bunch of keys to success for the Austin Peay Governors tonight.
And the Gamecocks will try and search for the middle. They will pick it up here. It is Jackson Smith. He tries to go one-on-one. Great job right there by Holmes, though, to get a stick in there and poke that one away. Now it's 2-on-1 again, 3-on-1. No help there from Austin Peay. Oh, and a mishandle there from Holmes. He was one-on-one with Chamberlain. Unable to find. We'll see if they reset here. Takes another shot, and Chamberlain will pick that one up with his glove again.
Yeah, and that's sort of the cruel part about hockey. The puck sometimes just doesn't want to agree with anyone. South Carolina skates under the goal there. They think they've got a breakaway goal chance like that, and the puck just sort of floats off of the stick just a little bit and over into the safely out of harm for the Austin Peay Governors.
And for me, it's been the stick work for this Gamecocks offense. They've done a really good job so far on they're just so, you can tell they're just so well with their stick, and they just really hold in the puck. As I say that, they do kind of mess it up right here. Now on a 1-on-2 situation here, Peyton Leonard, good move right there. Tries to make another one. Good defensive stop, though, from number 18 on the Gamecocks. That was DuBois.
Yeah, Leonard trying to take that puck up to the ice like that, hoping another guy will come out around him, and not South Carolina just able to get a guy and get a stick onto that puck like you were saying, Braden, breaking up the Austin Peay chances before they really even start.
Absolutely now, and here we go. This is a one-on-one situation. Nope, Chamberlain will come out. He'll hold it. He'll get this puck. He'll swing it around the opposite side. Number 21, Fry, will try and hunt this one down. He will have it. He'll fling towards the center, trying to look in the center of the goal. Good job by Goins. Oh, maybe possibly a little bit there. Too much with the stick on Carolina. Not called that time.
Yeah, you know, sometimes people say the refs swallow their whistle. Sometimes the refs don't see what all happens. There's so much that happens in a hockey game. You're not going to see everything. That looked like it could have been clean, but you never know.
And an icing called here for the Governors. This one will come back into the defensive zone.
Austin Peay again trying to break out of that defensive zone, trying to get something going on offense. It's been a sort of a rough period since that opening goal has happened, but you know, any chances are better than no chances at all, and if Austin Peay can get a couple more of those in there, perhaps they can sneak one by on these Carolina Gamecocks.
Ryan Moyer, the captain, in here for the face-off. Austin Peay, they did do a good job of winning face-offs a lot in their defensive zone there in that first period. The second period, the Gamecocks have definitely won a bunch more as they will search for the center there. Now the number 10, trying to find somebody there, picked up by Ryan Moyer. Maybe Moyer's going to look to clear this one. He will. Now Peyton Leonard, he'll pick it up here.
Goins runs into his own man right there, into Leonard, and that chance escapes them.
And a line change will go for the Austin Peay Governors, and we've seen a lot of maybe miscommunication from lines. What happens is when they're going off on these lines, the Gamecocks are taking a great advantage, and they're taking their transition all the way to the goal as a slap shot there.
Yeah, they're making the Governors pay for it when it comes to transitioning and changing lines. They're not letting the Austin Peay do anything when it comes to the transition game.
And we've seen a lot of just trying to go one-on-one here. Jackson Smith trying to do it all by himself. Couldn't make it happen there. Good job by the Gamecocks to kind of check him once he made that move. Now here comes number 14, Bud. Bud looking, has no one. Picked up by Jackson Smith. Jackson Smith's got to have a little help here when he's on offense. He'll just take a shot from way down deep in center ice. Good job right there by Dubs just to kind of haul that one in and drop it. Now the Gamecocks wide open in the front center. He misses that shot. I mean, just right in front of the center. How do you miss that one?
Yeah, that one's a bit of a tricky one to grab if you're a right-handed stick, because you have to bring that puck all the way back so that way you can bring it in, squeeze it into that right pipe. And sometimes that goalie's getting there before you even have the thought to do it. So sometimes you try to bring it back in on your weak side and get it around him that way into that far post, and it's not necessarily a play that always works out very well.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you were to tell me this was a 3-1 scoring game right here, and you told me the amount of shots on the net for the Gamecocks, I would tell you there's no way. But as we continue to go here, another shot. That one's going to go to the top right. And a good check there from number 20. That was Marshall. Gamecocks working there. Almost tipped it in right there, Marshall was. Now working in the corner. Number 4, Rodriguez, searching. Still behind the net. He'll fire over to Tanier. Tanier over to number 24. That was Forrest. Now Forrest over to Marshall. Marshall looks inside, and a great find there to Marshall. He hits his man, number 19. That is, Aaron Bursak. I believe he already has a goal. I believe that is his second of the game there, and a great find.
Yeah, and a great pass from Paul Marshall. The Gamecocks able to go behind that goal, sort of cycle Austin Peay around there. As you see here, Borsuk standing right in front of the net, waiting for that pass, and just throws it right into the top shelf.
And the Austin Peay's got to do a better job of covering that guy right there, just right in front of the goal, as the Gamecocks will win another face-off there on one knee, just controlling that puck.
It's the easiest place to score from is right in front of the net, that's for sure.
And that's why you put a guy here. Now Tanier with the puck. He'll take a shot, trying to get a deflection. Now Christensen. Christian will try and haul in that puck. He's not the type of guy to go forward like that. He is a forward, though. As now Tanier with the puck. He'll try and find a guy center. He'll take a shot. That was number 4. That was Rodriguez. Firing across the boards. Now Marshall makes a move inside. Finds over. Looking. Has his man, number 19. That's Borsak. Now Rodriguez working.
And Governor's about to go onto the penalty kill in this one.
And a shot, and there's a wrapped up right there from Chamberlain.
That's a high sticking delayed penalty on Austin Peay.
So we will see another power play if you are correct on that one.
Yeah, that's Ryan Moyer. Ryan Moyer's going into the box.
And that's a crucial player to go in the box. That is their captain. That is their main guy. So when you see a captain frustrated like that, and he's kind of tearing on this team, the other guys looking around and they're saying, okay, you know, we're all getting frustrated right now. It's 4-1. We haven't had many offensive opportunities to get on the board here. It's going to take a lot of coaching to get them out of this kind of drought.
Yeah, and you could point to Austin Peay and say, well, they always take penalties, but Ryan Moyer has only taken 4 minutes of penalties so far this season. This is a guy that typically doesn't go into the box, and usually if the captain goes into the box, sometimes the other guys will go into the box after him because they feel like they have to stick up for the captain. We'll see if Austin Peay feels that way here for the rest of this game.
And I feel like that kind of speaks to him here, as now the Gamecocks, they'll try and search here on this penalty. They've done a good job of scoring off the penalties so far. That is Marquise. Marquise will swing it over. Takes a shot and a deflection, and what a goal off the Gatorade. The Gatorade bottle actually on the top crossbar there, kind of bounced down. That was Marshall again. Paul Marshall, he gets his first goal of the game.
Yeah, it had that beautiful back to Brosuk, and now had that tip in from the top of from the right defensive spot. It's just a tremendous display of talent from South Carolina Gamecocks as they throw from the top of the penalty. You can see Marshall tips that puck in to that top right far near side corner.
And now number 8 here, McNams, he'll try and take it along. Defended by Moyer, who's out of the penalty box. So the penalty was defended, obviously, off of the goal.
Yeah, and it's hard to blame Chamberlain for that one, as he's seen 40 shots so far in this game, and we're not even in the third period yet.
You can only ask so much. As now Austin Peay finally has it in the offensive zone. Goins, he'll take a shot. He looks for his second, and that one is covered up right there by Silas Dobbs. Silas Dobbs, who obviously hasn't had much action at all down here, and that's credits to his great offense. They've just done such a great job of controlling the puck in the offensive zone.
Yeah, and you know, Goins has a good chance there. Perhaps if he shoots this puck a half second early, he keeps Doms off of guard. But, you know, when you're not getting into the offensive zone and you're not don't have these chances coming your way, you don't really get into that rhythm. And South Carolina's done a tremendous job of making Austin Peay feel uncomfortable in this game.
Austin Peay trying to search for something here. Sam Singley, he'll try and work. They will get Christensen, tries to look for Singley, almost made that pass. Good deflection there by the Gamecocks. Now battling over there, Christian 3-on-1 there. It's picked up by number 3. That was Manhoney.
Oh,
and check.
He keeps that check from hitting him too hard.
Now we'll see if Jackson Smith has anything here. He'll slow it down, tries to look across the ice. Nobody home.
And you're hoping to hear guys like Jackson Smith get the puck more so as they're, you know, desperate search of that goal. You want to see your goal scorers get more involved. Jackson Smith and company have been all over the ice when they've had chances in the offensive zone. Just haven't been able to put it all together for more than just one so far this evening.
And how about Sam Singley here? He did a good job of getting that puck, at least 2 on this replay right there. Got it to Dobbs, and Christensen was trying to look to kind of put that one in right there, maybe tap it, but just couldn't get it. Good job right there by Dobbs to clear that one up. As we have a face-off here, Ryan Moyer, and they will...
Oh, the referee doing his due diligence, making sure nobody messes with his face-off.
And there'll be a clear side, and I don't think Jarrett seen that guy on the backside right here. As here comes Murphy, he'll try and find, and a shot off net. Now looking for his man inside, can't get a stick on it. Looks again, looking for 9. Good job right there by Chamberlain to wrap that one up. He was looking for Miller, who was our highlight of the game. He's been an absolute beast, and we haven't really called his name this much.
No, the Gamecocks have been able to do stuff around Miller. They haven't necessarily been able to rely on him for much of this game, and has been kept off of the score sheet so far.
And here comes the Gamecocks there. Good shot, but another good save right there. I believe that one bounced off, and we'll see another.
I believe that's
a goal. Was it a goal? It was indeed a goal. It was a crazy positioning of a shot there. That goal was scored by number 12. That is Jacob Caliberta.
Caliberta, another top points leader for this Gamecocks team.
And we're looking at the replay right there. Yep. It was kind of an interesting shot from our point of view. I couldn't really tell because there wasn't too much celebration, so it didn't seem like a goal at first, but it was. And we'll see another face-off here. The score is 6-1, and you can finally see that kind of these goals, these shots on goals are starting to get to Chamberlain a little bit, starting to break them down.
Starting to break them down, and the defense is starting to be exhausted. You can start to see it in their body language that it's just sort of hard to keep up when you've only got 5 skaters out there on your back line, and you see it right there with the having to extend his full body just to try and break up that shot.
And we'll see here now Jackson Smith. We've seen him try to do a lot by himself here. He'll try and find someone, takes a shot on the net. Nobody there to help him. Sam Singley was the closest gov in the area to even try and help on the bounce. Here's they'll pass to number 13. That was Kale Lewis. Kale Lewis gives it up though. Now to the Gamecocks. He tries to look for a little backwards pass. They're going to have to reset it. Now here comes number 14, Charles Budd. Charles Budd
That's another one.
takes a shot, and I believe it was Charles Budd that scored that goal, and it was him, and he'll put him up to 7-1, and he does it all by himself right there.
Yeah, it's starting to slip away from the Governors. You know, a 6-goal game is never great. As we see here, yeah, he just sort of shoots that from middle of the ice and kind of banks it in home.
And there was no Austin Peay Governor defender there to kind of get in the way and maybe deflect it a little bit. It was just kind of a one-lane type of go.
Yeah, now if you're Austin Peay, you're just trying to get out of this period as quickly as you can.
Now Austin Peay trying to search for a way to get this puck out of their own defensive zone. Ryan Moyer, the captain, in there. They're trying. There's Rodriguez working in there. He's on his hands and knees, but the Gamecocks will come out with it. They'll reset the puck. He'll take a shot. Bounced off, and oh my goodness, another goal, but
Oh, it's a high sticking, I'm afraid.
High sticking.
Yeah, he would have had it. It was just his stick was a bit higher than that crossbar, and defender never had a chance around it no matter, with that being said. And this puck's going to come back for a note for just over the blue line for a face-off.
So 4.8 seconds here. Austin Peay gets away with another one. As now Moyer will clear here. That will wrap up our second period. I just want to add this in here real quick before we shoot it over to break. Normally the second period has been one of the best Govs offensive possessions here. I know in their last game against UAB, they scored, I believe, 4 goals in the second period in that second game. But today, obviously, it goes the other way. We still got a third period to play, though, so don't go anywhere here. This is Govs Hockey. You're watching on APSN.
Hey everyone, welcome to the Crunch Time interview. I'm Kendall Ball, and today my guest is Coach Jeff Ferris. How are you doing?
Honored to be on here with you, buddy.
Man, I'm excited for this one. I've been thinking about this one for a minute. So, Coach, first question, you know, we just came off of a huge victory in Utah. Tell me about how it felt to get another victory in the season.
You know, it felt great. There's nothing better than going on the road with people that you love and getting a conference win. I was just so excited for our players, you, Ellis, for how hard you guys have worked when early in the season we didn't really get the results that maybe you wanted. But I think we showed a lot about our character as a team that when we didn't get the outcomes we wanted, we continued to work and believe in each other. And it was a great team win. I'm so proud of these guys, and I'm excited to hopefully get another one here this Saturday against Tarleton.
So, more about the game from Saturday. So, what was the game plan going into the game? And how do you feel like the team executed it?
Yeah, I thought the team did a great job executing. I thought we got off to a hot start in all 3 phases. You know, I think our offense sputtered a little bit, but the defense especially has made plays to help us out. And then we made enough in the fourth quarter to pull out the big win.
So going into that game in Utah, I know you used to coach in the Pac-12, so you played games in Utah before. What was different about maybe this part of Utah? Was this your first time in this part of Utah?
That was my first time in St. George.
So what was the difference between that and instead of maybe a University of Utah?
Yeah, so we played at Rice-Eccles Stadium last year, and that is in Salt Lake City. The biggest difference would be the elevation. I think Salt Lake City is like twice the altitude. To be honest with you, though, our players didn't really complain or feel much different. That would be the biggest difference. I remember there were mountains around it that were snow-capped. When you go to St. George, that climate is a little bit warmer year-round, more kind of to the almost like Las Vegas-ish more than it would be Salt Lake. But that was the biggest difference that I saw. And obviously, Salt Lake is the capital in a huge metropolitan area.
So obviously it was a close game Saturday. So when you play close games and every play matters, does it change the way you may call the game, or do you keep it the same?
You know, I try to keep it the same. I think strategy-wise, you know, in a game like that, we're not going to be overly aggressive on third down because we know we could trust the defense. You know, in some of those games, you may be less aggressive and trust your punt team to punt the ball because I know if we give them long fields, they're not going to score. And at the end of the game, our defense did an unbelievable job giving the offense short fields, which allowed us to kick a field goal to make it a big score game, go from 3 to 6. They needed a touchdown to beat us, which I think was critical for our defense, knowing that only a touchdown could beat us. I knew that they were not going to be able to drive the length of the field and score a touchdown on our defense.
Coming off of a bye week, how are you able to get your team ready for a game after not playing the Saturday before?
Well, we called it Get Better Week, as you know. And, we had a great lift that first Monday, and we had 2 great practices in full pads. We had a chance to get healthy as a team and come back re-energized. And I was really, really impressed, not just with the week of Utah Tech's the week of the Utah Tech game, but the Get Better Week too. And I think we improved in a lot of areas.
All right, on to our next opponent, a little preview for Tarleton State. A team that's coming in from Texas, the first team you're playing from Texas this season. So tell me about how it is getting ready for them, as you know they haven't lost the FCS game this year.
Yeah, they're very, very talented. I think as you watch them in all 3 phases, offense, defense, special teams, they play hard and they've got a lot of ability. They're going to challenge us in a lot of ways and be a great opportunity for our guys. When we talk about their offense, which you know very, very well, they've got dynamic skill players outside. They run a lot of vertical concepts. 6 and 5 will be as good a receivers as we've seen all year. I think the quarterback's really good. I think the running back number 4 is extremely talented and maybe leading FCS football in rushing right now. Is that true, Ellis? He's up there. He'll be as good as the guys we've played. And I think they're good up front. A lot of zone schemes, inserts, and some gap stuff. But, I'm really, really confident in all 3 phases. It'll be a great opportunity for our defense. When it comes to their defense or offense, they play a variety of fronts, and they play a lot of man coverage. They trust their guys outside, so I think it's going to be a great matchup for our receivers and tight ends to go make plays on the outside. I've been really, really impressed with the way that we've been able to run the football the past 4 weeks. So establishing the run and making plays outside will be critical for us to win.
I think when I did a little research, Tarleton, they entered the top 10 in a ranking in FCS. So when you play in a top 10 team on your home field, homecoming, the crowd's going to be loud. Probably going to have your best crowd of the year. How does it feel when you coach in a big game like that?
Nothing better. And I've been so impressed. This is my first year here at Austin Peay, and when we pack the fort, that environment, the Gov Walk is unbelievable. So I can't even imagine what it'll be like on homecoming Saturday.
So what players have impressed you the most throughout the season this far?
Shoot, I could go on forever. You, Ellis would be 2 great examples. I think we've really improved in the kicking game. Obviously, Carson hit one that would have been good from 70 on Saturday. Doms played really, really well. Austin on offense, I think we've really, really improved as we've gone. Austin's done a really, really good job. A.J. Barnes, Ramon Copeland, O'Shawn Allison, Lavelle Wright, those other young backs have done a really, really good job. Alec Pell, Jack Baker, I could go on forever. The entire offensive line. But, what's been fun for me, Kendall, is that every week it seems like somebody new is stepping up, which shows a lot about the way that we're working and how we're building depth.
All right. Well, that'll be all for this interview. I want to thank Coach Ferris for giving me the time for this interview. I'm Kendall Ball. Back to you guys.
Thank you, KB.
Hi, I'm AJ Crowder, here with Spirit Coordinator TJ Bedaneshi. How are you doing today?
I'm doing great. How are you?
That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, I just came with some questions to ask. Obviously, this is probably your first time doing an interview here in the communications department.
Yes, it is.
That's
I'm
wonderful.
very honored to be here. Thank you very much for having me.
That's great. That's great. Well, I would love to hear about your backstory and what led you here to Austin Peay.
Absolutely. I started cheering when I was 5 years old, and I ended up going to Ole Miss where I never made the team, so I always found different avenues to cheer, and that led me to become a UCA staffer. So I was traveling and getting the opportunity to work with a number of different schools, which kind of gave me that feel that I needed to travel more a little bit and kind of venture out. So I started as a high school coach, and then I landed a job as the head coach at another D1 university, where within my first year I won a national championship. So from there, thank you, in spirit, so cheer, dance, and mascot. So when I came here to Austin Peay, I was super excited to get a chance to work with the mascot. And so I just, throughout my years of cheering and always having that need to go somewhere bigger, and always I wanted to go more south, that's how I ended up in Tennessee.
It's definitely a lot warmer down here.
Yes.
It's beautiful. So how was your first season coaching here at Austin Peay last season?
It was an experience, that's for sure. And I always found that with coaching cheer, it takes a year at least to figure out what you're doing, because it's not just like any sport where you could just come in and play your same plays. Cheer, dance, mascot is all based on traditions of a school. So coming here last year, it was, okay, we need a game plan, but I don't know what it looks like yet. I have to watch, I have to see. And so my first year was a little bit challenging because of those obstacles in place, but I'm incredibly excited for year 2 now that I know the traditions. I know what, for example, Gov's Walk looks like. I know what our pregame is. I know our fight song words. I know our alma mater. I know the little things that I didn't know starting off last season. So last year was a lot of different obstacles that we had to encounter, but this year we're off to a really good start, and I'm excited to get started.
That's wonderful.
Yeah.
That's really great to hear, and I'm glad that you've had such a wonderful experience starting out here at Austin Peay. So now that you're done with your first year and you're on to year 2, like you said, what is your, so to speak, like goals or like your mindset heading into this year and what you want to have going into year 3?
Definitely just doing it bigger and better this time around. You mentioned goals. Obviously, we have a national championship mascot on our hands right now, so we're looking to go back to back. And another goal that I have for cheer is to enter them into the game day competition and really take what we do here at Austin Peay during game day, which is a very unique experience, and put it onto the competition mat in January. So goals are that back-to-back mascot championship and competing in a new division where I think that we can land top 3 in our first year.
100%.
Yeah.
That's really good to hear, and I really wish you the best of luck with all those things.
Thank you.
You've obviously mentioned a lot of really positive things about the school and your experience here. So what would you say is maybe one of your most favorite memories being at Austin Peay?
That's a really good question. There are so many moments throughout the year last year where it was like, okay, this is why we do it and this is why we come back. But winning with the Gov last year was such an incredible experience, and just getting to be down there and watch that all happen was just absolutely amazing. And to be able to work with the Gov in my first year and see that success right away was so rewarding, and you know, it's indescribable how I felt when that all happened.
Oh yeah, I mean, I'm sure it took, you know, plenty of hard work, and I know that not only did the Gov put in a lot of work, but you did too, to make sure that you pushed them to the limits to get to that point, to win that national championship, because it really is a big deal. And I mean, congratulations on that. I mean, that's wonderful.
And that's what was cool about the Gov winning as well. It was like, yes, I worked with him, but the mascot team really taught me a lot. So when they won and they put the medal around my neck, it felt like I was a teammate versus a coach. So it allowed me to kind of step back into that role of, we did this together. And the mascot team really, they are pros at what they do, and they taught me so much about what that was supposed to look like and how you achieve that. So it was a really cool moment for me to be done with coaching cheer, but step into that arena where they were winning and just watch as if I was on the team with them. So it was really cool.
That's a really wonderful experience to share. Thank you so much for your time.
Yeah.
Like I said, I'm here with Coach TJ, the spirit coordinator, and thank you so much, and we'll send it back to you guys.
Hey, I'm Abby Cater, here with women's basketball head coach Brittany Young, and today we're just going to be asking her a little bit of questions about the season.
Doesn't really make sense, but it's just kind of funny, and we just go with it for a little bit.
Me and a lot of the boys, we like to say FERTA, which is just, you know, you make a big play, you have a sick goal, take a hit, you know what I mean? It's FERTA, you know, it's for the boys, for the family.
A lot of guys say get pucks deep. That's always like the message. And, you know, that just kind of means like if you have no other pass and you're in the neutral zone, just getting the puck deep is the safest option. You give your forwards a chance to get the puck and like get a chance to score a goal on the offensive end.
Tindy, you know, it's what we refer to as our goalies.
You got to have good lettuce. That's where your hair comes out the bottom of your helmet, and I need to grow mine out a little bit.
I love protecting my Tindy.
FERDA. It's like kind of a different way to say for the. It's like FERTA, like for the boys. So I don't know. It's kind of goofy, but it sticks.
My favorite word right now is probably nip the goalie. It's basically like when the goalie has his glove up and you score above his glove, or I'll usually say when grandma hides the cookies in the top shelf. It's my favorite one.
But I'm gonna grow some lettuce for everybody to be happy in the helmet.
probably a lot of terms that, you know, don't need to be said on camera, but, you know, I mean, I got a couple favorite terms.
Yeah, we just kind of go along, and like usually like every once in a while someone will make up a new word, but just.
I'm from Clarksville, Tennessee. Fort Knox, Kentucky. Jackson, Tennessee.
Hopkinsville, Kentucky.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Murfreesboro, Tennessee.
Chattanooga, Tennessee.
Knoxville, Tennessee.
Little Rock, Arkansas.
St. Louis, Missouri.
Gaffney, South Carolina. Seattle, Washington.
Jeremy, Haiti.
I'm from Três Pontas, Brazil.
Chicago, Illinois.
Hawaii.
Phoenix, Arizona. Brazelton, Georgia.
From Modesto, California. I want to be a neonatal nurse.
An athletic trainer and accountant.
Playing the NFL.
Interior designer. Physical therapist.
Law enforcement officer.
Ultrasound technician. Social worker.
Physician. Politician.
Psychologist.
CPA.
Your social worker.
Nurse practitioner.
Physical therapist.
Restaurant owner.
A politician. Start my own business. Veterinary.
Elementary school teacher.
NBA player.
Cardiovascular surgeon.
Anesthesiologist.
Businesswoman in Nashville.
Social worker in Miami, Florida.
Politician in Washington, D.C.
Colorado.
Orlando, Florida. Houston, Texas.
In Chattanooga.
Memphis, Tennessee.
Seattle, Washington.
Nashville, Tennessee. San Diego, California.
Nashville.
Of course, was struggle tonight, losing 7-1 right now to the South Carolina Gamecocks, and got some goals from Brosuk, number 19 for the South Carolina Gamecocks. He's been a big threat for them. Here's the Gamecocks coming down on the ice and keeping up some defensive plays on the Austin Peay Governors. Governors have not done terribly well on keeping on defense in the second period. They sort of felt like they were starting to get tired towards the end of that period, sort of getting exhausted, not seeing too many chances of their offense there. Here's one chance that they had, they just couldn't capitalize on, and a couple more from South Carolina getting that puck around. Moving there, had some couple of good passes they had in there, some chances that Austin Peay was able to deflect away in the first period, but weren't able really to get it in the second period. A lot of chances for the Gamecocks. They have 44 shots in this goal as we come back to the game. The third period is underway.
And we are back right here in the third period. Final play here as Cale Lewis, he tries to force the puck up there early here. The Gamecocks will regain possession. They will bring it down here. One-on-one, good move right there from number 9. He'll take a shot on net. That one won't fly. Now out to Murphy. Murphy, maybe a mishandle of the puck right there. Little slap shot off of Chamberlain. Now Murphy trying to find Tanier. Searching. Still nobody. Tries to find center. He's got Murphy. Murphy did not handle the puck that time. Little miss stick work here as now Peyton Leonard, he'll have the puck. He tries to make a move. Good job right there by number 9, Miller. And now Peyton Lillard on the attack, and you can kind of tell this Austin Peay offense isn't trying to do anything crazy. They're not like flying to the puck as much as they probably were this first period.
Yeah, Austin Peay's kind of sort of settled into this game, sort of taking what they're given. You know, if a miracle does happen and they're able to pull out 6 goals in this period, that'd be great. But at this point, they're just trying to get their foot back into this game, sort of get some rhythm going, build some momentum going into tomorrow.
And you can see the sense of urgency here from the Gamecocks. They're just kind of, they're taking the time here as they'll get a pass deflection here, one-on-one. This is Rodriguez. Rodriguez, good defensive effort there, though, by number 3, Justin Bernat.
Yeah, it looks like Bernat's going to get a penalty for that one. Little hook on the South Carolina attacker as he was going on net.
And it was almost kind of a must-need right there. That's one you kind of take so you don't force the goal to happen.
Yeah, it's better to face a penalty, a power play, than it is just to give up the go-ahead goal.
Now the Gamecocks here searching. They'll look over to Rodriguez. Rodriguez, little check there from Sam Singley. He was looking for his man number 12 there inside. That was Jacob. Now it comes all the way back here, handled by number 14. Jackson Smith tried to get in there, unable to do so. And there comes the call. This one, I believe, is on Sam Singley. No, it is not. It is on...
Looks like Justin Bruneau from that previous defensive play.
Yeah, Justin Bernat finally gets called up for that that play right there earlier on.
He's asking the ref what he did wrong. The ref's not, looks like he's not letting him have it. We're going to get another South Carolina offensive face-off, this time from the right side, or the goalie's left side, I should say.
And they'll win the face-off here. Now searching. Right side across the goal. Nobody was there to get that one. Marshall was the closest man, and he'll win the puck. He'll sling the puck around the backboards. Now Moyer trying to just clear this one there. Gave the fans a little shock as they thought that one was coming through the glass for some reason.
Yeah, Austin Peay going back to how they were in the first period, breaking up some of these South Carolina passes as they control the offensive zone. Not letting anything come through them that they would be ashamed of. Not letting anything happen for the Cox right now. Just kind of keeping it all smooth and steady momentum. Hoping the Gamecocks will miss one so that way they can get a chance to go down the ice.
Now we'll see right here as Newman, he'll sling it over to number 16. Newman now is going to have to reset this one there. It's a good job right there done by the Austin Peay Governors. Now the line change.
You know, and it's instances like that pass across the blue line that could have been on the zone that really kept this game from getting even worse than a 7-1 deficit.
And the goalie comes out there to stop the icing there, just trying to keep the clock moving here. We'll see what the Gamecocks will do. They will let Rodriguez come out with it there. Good move. Oh, good job right there defensively by Jackson Smith to win it one-on-one. He'll try and get out of this situation there over there on the boards. There is 3 guys poking at the puck for him, and Rodriguez will come out with it here. Now Cale Lewis, he'll pick the puck up. He'll try and go one-on-one. There's Jacob to try and get in there. He won't do so. Now to sling over. Now 16, Marquise has it. Marquise searching for somebody. Going to pass over to look for 22. 22 will get it. Now searching. And he get a goal.
That's a goal.
And it's another goal there for the Gamecocks. Who was that on the goal? That was Lucas Taft. Lucas Taft with a one-on-one goal there, as that will bring the score 8-1.
Yeah, able to get that one over the goalie's shoulder there. As you see, he drove onto the net. Not much that Chamberlain can do here.
And a face-off right there, won by the Gamecocks yet again, as they'll put this one over there to the defensive zone of Austin Peay. A little bit of miscommunication there as Chamberlain just kind of gives that one right back to the Gamecocks now. Carolina searching. They'll take another shot on goal. And another goal right there. That shot was deflected. Number 2 took the shot. It wasn't good. And then number 21, I do believe right there, who is... We are searching Aiden Fry. Aiden Fry with the goal. And that will bring this game to 9-1 here with still 15 left to play. And this Austin Peay Governors, they're just probably out of it at this point. Their minds are just trying to get through this third period, but they're just not playing much defense.
Yeah, unfortunately, there is no mercy rule in hockey, and you must play 60 minutes worth of a game. And Austin Peay is trying to find at least a little bit of positivity here in the third period.
There is a call right here. There's a little breakup between Ethan Goins and number 8 of John McDams. John McDams will go to the penalty box. So Austin Peay will get a power play right here. They need to go ahead and capitalize if they want any chance of coming back here in this major deficit of 9-1.
Yeah, you know they say never say never. Austin Peay, it starts with chances like this on power play, you know, and building that momentum up here. Having a guy at the top, having your guys moved around, getting into that good spot.
Well, we've seen even with Austin Peay having power plays, they've struggled just to control the puck here. As we've seen a miss right there for number 3. Now Rodriguez all alone, one-on-one with the goalie. Good job right there by Kale Lewis to at least get a stick on there.
It's a great play by Lewis to save that from being a goal. Chamberlain was having a really tough time knowing where that puck was going to be, and Lewis saved the day there.
A little bit of push and sub in there with Sam Singley. Now, here comes Rodriguez trying to look to capitalize what he didn't do the first time there. Tries to put a nice little move, can't do. Now, Governors surround him in the corner. They'll have the puck.
Cooper Smith bullied him off of that one. Kept it, this is something that Governors were trying to do all night here, and they're finally starting to be able to get a good defensive transition play off of their belts.
Now with this power play here, and I mean, I think that was Sam Singley there that just fell on the floor. As these Gamecocks are just outworking them with just skill all around here. As we'll see Cooper Smith there tries to swing it over. Can't do so, and now the Gamecocks bring it down with the hand. Now they'll go on the attack now. One-on-one, number 24. He'll take the shot. He'll go over the boards. There's Cooper Smith to try and body him off the puck. He won't do so. Still searching, still trying to find a man. And nobody was home there. Maybe looking for Miller, who was at the front of the goal. We've seen him scoring that opportunity earlier there, trying to find the guy in the front. Now Cooper Smith, he'll receive the puck. He'll swing it over. There's Moyer. Moyer looking for Payton, can't do so. Picked up by number 19, that's Boursuck. Boursuck looking for somebody, no ghost. Miller now.
Boursuck looking for that hat trick.
He is looking for that hat trick indeed. Now Bud, he swung it over, looking for Miller. Miller shot, no good. Now Singley trying to find a way out. Peyton Leonard makes a move, goes around the guy. Now he's 2-on-1 situation here. Good defensive effort though by number 19 to get back there on that play. That was Boursuck. Now Miller trying to find another guy, can't do so. Moyer, good move, pass to Leonard. Leonard finds Goins. Goins back to Leonard. Now Lewis, right side, over to Bernat. Bernat can't find. Moyer gets it to go, and what a great pass there from Bernat to Moyer. The Austin Peay fans are loving this one, but the deficit is still 2-9.
Yeah, but this is a good goal to get some smiles on your faces on the bench. It's a good offensive play there from the Governors. Good way to pass that puck around, as you see here. Austin Peay able to sneak that one by South Carolina in order to get this into a 7-point game here. Austin Peay, a lot to be proud of on that offensive possession.
That's what I was about to say. I mean, if you're Austin Peay, you're at least proud of, you're able to put a little bit more. Maybe if you can make this game a little bit closer, maybe a 5-9 ball game. Or we'll see here as Austin Peay trying to work their way through. They'll just take a shot there. The Gamecocks will. Carter Chamberlain will hand this one off.
Some may call this garbage time, and other true competitors would just call this another opportunity.
We will see here as the Gamecocks take another shot. That one is deflected. Good job by Chamberlain. Now Jacob. Over to number 18. He'll find it. That was McDams. Now Jacob now searching. Still trying to find somebody. Murphy battling in there with Lewis. And that puck is cleared all the way down, and it is retrieved by, sent over. Gamecocks now have it now 2-on-2. Murphy makes a move around Cale Lewis, now trying to find center, nobody home. Now here comes Singley. Not truly in a hurry here, neither are the Gamecocks to try and get back. Great defensive effort there by Marshall. Singley recovers it there, trying to find somebody down there. Christensen will be the closest guy to it.
Christensen able to get some space there, tried to hit him off of that puck there, but with no luck.
We will see the Gamecocks here. Now Marshall will bring it up here. Here comes Leonard. Leonard finds someone. Shot there by Marshall. Nowhere close to the net, as fighting for the puck down there is Cooper Smith. He will win it, and Leonard will find now a little 2-on-2 situation. Lost the puck though there. Good defensive job right there by number 3. That was Keenan Mahoney. And we will see another face-off.
Looks like it's going to be an offsides, Braden.
It is an offsides here, so an offside face-off on the Gamecocks here. That was something they've done a good job so far of avoiding, though. They're doing a good job of just realizing when the puck is not across that blue line and resetting it here. Austin Peay, I think they're just trying to get the puck down into their offensive zone so they can get members over there, down there, and try and put a little pressure on.
There's Marshall again. We've called his name a lot tonight.
And here we go, a little pickup here. Moyer now, he'll have the puck. 3-on-1 situation. Got to score here. Miscommunication, wild play. Moyer's on the ice. Still slowly to get up here. Here comes Rodriguez and a check from Goins. Leonard picks up the puck. He'll try and find a man. He flips it. And I guess they will call that one back.
I suppose that one hit the roof.
That was a very high of a shot right there by Leonard, just trying to maybe reset it. But I mean, back to that kind of Moyer play, your 3-on-1 situation, you gotta find a way to get that one. And Moyer looked like he lost the puck and had trouble with his stick right there. And Leonard was like, "What are you doing, man? I'm center on the goal. Give it to me."
Yeah, Moyer was able to break to get a good chance there.
And so the Gamecocks will search this one up. He'll hand it off to Mahoney. Mahoney, he'll try and find Holmes. And Bernat trying to find somebody. No one's there. Bernat on Mahoney. And Kale Lewis in a little tangle up there with Holmes. Sam Singley has this puck there, deflected by number 13, shot on goal, and that one is in. Number 11 scores it. Mason Holmes will get credited with that goal.
Yeah, Mason Holmes from the pass as he was falling down from Owen Newman. Sometimes that's going to be called a tripping penalty, but no matter how you look at that, the Austin Peay Governors do look exhausted in this one here, folks. This is a goal that they would have stopped here in the first period.
And that was Holmes' second goal, I believe, today on the night here. So 10-2 is our score here. Singley now trying to get some bit of offense here. 3 guys in the offensive zone. Little mishandle of the puck as he was coming off the line. Now, Rod shot. Good block right there by Chamberlain. Jackson Smith trying to clear it out. No good. Quick shot right there. Didn't see that one coming. Good job by Chamberlain just to get a foot on it. Now searching for a man in front, looking. He was trying to hit McDams there, who was in front of the goal. And Austin Peay now with the puck, tried to go around him there. A little wall pass there from Smith. Still nobody home. Tanier now. A little 3-on-2 situation. He'll take a shot, and oh my goodness. Chamberlain was all over the place trying to make a save. He was on his back there, and what a shot. What a great pass by Tanier. And I believe that goal was scored by number 21. That was Aiden Fry again there. That's his second goal today.
Yeah, Aiden Fry able to go and weave in some space on him. Chamberlain having a rough time as of late, but give him credit. He stood tall for 40 shots and only gave up 3 goals in that stretch. Has just sort of had the floodgates open on him lately.
I even think if you're these Gamecocks right now, listen, you've made the statement, okay? You've come in here into the Ford Ice Center. You've done what you needed to do. You're up 11-2 here, and they have yet to release the gas pedal here. Another one-on-one opportunity. Great save there by Chamberlain.
Yeah, Chamberlain, that would help him get his confidence back after he's dropping a couple late.
Now Goins here, going to try and find something. Nowhere to be found there. Great job pickup by number 14. That was Charles Budd right there to work back. Now another one-on-one opportunity. This one is good. That is number 9, Sean Miller. He finally gets his first goal of the night. That was our key player to highlight. You can tell they've been searching for him all day. That's why they've kept him on the ice. And you see, as soon as he scores that goal, he goes actually straight to the bench.
Yeah, Sean Miller, he comes up with the ice and just gets this quick one buried by Chamberlain real fast. John Miller, who we had talked too much about until as of recent, had a great play going down the ice early on that chance and then had a great play on that goal there. And now this is a 12-2 game. 2 guys are South Carolina looking for a hat trick right now. I don't think South Carolina's going to give up. We still got 8 minutes and 16 seconds left of hockey action here, folks.
I'm a little interested in what we got going on right here. I don't believe I've seen this yet as far as hockey games go on. Both teams are at their bench talking with their coach. Is this considered a timeout?
I believe this is a timeout, probably called by Austin Peay here. They do not have video-assisted replay here in CHS Division III, so I couldn't imagine they would be reviewing the goal. This has to be some sort of, get Austin Peay's coach is sort of letting everybody take a deep breath and sort of just calm down, like, yes, we're getting blown out of our own barn tonight, but at least we can go and we can work on a couple of things before we call it a night.
What do you think? This is I like Austin Peay's job right here. Get Chamberlain out the goal. He's had a rough night here as a new goalie comes in. I cannot get his number exactly.
That's, I believe, Dylan Wells.
Dylan Wells. I believe that's number 1, correct?
Yeah, that's number 1. In 6 games so far this year, he's faced 277 shots and stopped all but 39 of them for a .859 save percentage. Is a 6.5 goals allowed a game, and he's 2-4 on the year with 13 shorthanded goals allowed and only 1 power play goal allowed.
Well, I bet you Chamberlain felt like he's had 272 shots took on him tonight as the Gamecocks there. What a great save by Wells, actually, just speaking about him there. Good job. And the Gamecocks now searching and picked up by the net there of Wells. He'll recover that one, and we'll have a defensive face-off here in the Austin Peay zone.
Yeah, I bet you Chamberlain probably wishes he got pulled out of this game a little bit earlier than now, but at least you're going in there to get some Dylan out there, maybe face some shots out. Chamberlain's had a full night of hockey action.
All right, so the defensive face-off was won there by Austin Peay. Now Cooper Smith will take it around the net. And this Gamecocks offense, just the Gamecocks in general, they've suffocated Austin Peay. Even when they have the puck, no matter where they are somewhere on this ice, there seems to be always 3 to 2 members of the South Carolina Gamecocks there just ready to put some pressure on them, get a stick in there, and force them to try and make a pass they don't want to.
Yeah, they've caught Austin Peay slipping on the transition game quite a few times tonight. They've sort of let Austin Peay get around them. They've let another chance like that get in there where the Gamecocks are fortunately not able to capitalize on that one, but it's just not been pretty playing defense for the Austin Peay Governors right now.
And so that shot was taken by Anthony Rodriguez there. He's had a lot of opportunities here tonight, has yet to capitalize on one. 12-2 is our score. 7 minutes left, and with all these, I just heard a fan say, this game is ours, and if that's the mentality you got to have, Peyton Lillard can start it off right here. Peyton Lillard now searching for somebody. Nobody home. Lewis takes a shot. That slap shot was just wide left here, received in. Really tough hit, and number 17 has seemed to have lost his stick there. He gains it back, though.
Yeah, you love to hear the crowd getting into this here, even with it being such a deficit. You love to hear the energy of the stands of Clarksville, a lot of excitement about having hockey here in Clarksville, Tennessee now, and you love to see that even in the face of defeat.
So Austin Peay finds Jackson Smith. Jackson tries to find somebody, nobody home. Quick swing over here to number 3. Now they'll find Rodriguez. Rodriguez searching far side, nobody home. Cale Lewis does a good job of intercepting. Now Jackson Smith.
Cale Lewis with a couple really good defensive plays in this. Of course, it's hard to see that they're good defensive plays, but Cale Lewis definitely has had a couple of those pass breakups that have been nice for the Austin Peay Governors tonight.
I think Austin Peay has just struggled to find the puck here. We've seen a lot of interesting opportunities here, and now Moyer, I mean you can see just, I've normally seen Moyer, they're pretty fast. It's Austin Peay front, these left wingers and these forwards, they're fast, so when you don't see them running, when they get the puck there at the beginning, you know something's off, you know something's changed in their morale. So we'll see here as a one-on-one opportunity here for number 21. He'll take the shot, wrist shot, and the goal is good there. That is scored by Aiden Fry. I believe that is his hat trick on the night, so that makes it 13-12 with 5 minutes and 16 seconds left to play.
Yeah, Aiden Fry off of this backhand shot gets it right by Dylan Wells. Just came into the game, probably hasn't warmed up here in a minute, isn't able to kick over that left pad just to knock that puck loose, and it's a 13-2 game. As I've told you, South Carolina doesn't look like they're done yet. They're not even at 60 shots. They'll probably hit that soon. This might be a 15-2 game.
Well, I mean, if there is one motto to live by, it's never lift off the gas pedal here, as they'll take another shot. A little bit of frustration there, as if they haven't already had 13 go. That was Owen Newman. I believe he's also searching for, his second goal on the night here. Maybe they're trying to do a little stat packing at this point here, just trying to make themselves look good on the board, but Austin Peay just keeping their head up.
Yeah, Dylan Wells, you like to see him start to get that kind of shot. It's a nice, easy warm-up shot to be able just to swallow up an easy one right there. As he kicks away that one.
And just a mess going on behind the goal, and
he scored.
He scored again, I believe. Yes, he did. I think it was number, I am very unsure of what is.
Perhaps it was 13?
I believe it was 13 or 23. I'll just go ahead and name
so many people have scored tonight. It's hard to
Michael
keep.
Whalen, I think, is who got that goal. As the replay, there is no replay, and I don't even, as we'll see here the replay, we'll see who tried to get this one.
Yeah, he just sort of wraps this one around, gets it there before Wells is quick enough to get back there. It's sort of hard for a goaltender to come into a game and be asked to defend against trickery like that. You know, you hate to see it, but this is sort of what the Governors have been showing tonight.
And I think what South Carolina's trying to do here, as Austin Peay will work the boards down there, trying to look for Goins. They're trying to kind of demoralize them going into Saturday. You know, this is just, they're trying to show them that this is what you got coming for you tomorrow, and isn't such a bad tactic here, but Austin Peay's just got to do a good job here.
Yeah, you don't necessarily want to take all of the goals you're going to score tomorrow away from yourself, but at least that's sort of how hockey players have thought about it before. But, you know, a goal is a goal, and you love to see a goal if you're scoring them, and South Carolina's going to keep doing that. Remember, this is only their 6th game of the year. They're still warming up. They still got things to fine-tune on this team. This is a B team for a team that won the 2024 AAU National Championship last year. This is a squad full of some really good talent there. They're going to try and fine-tune all of their nice pieces.
And this is finally what I thought we would have seen when they were up 11-2 there. They were kind of possessing it there in the back now. Here's a shot here from Murphy. Good block.
Good layout from Bruneau.
Bernat now, he'll try and find. He'll swing it across the boards. Cooper Smith, he'll pick up this puck here. Just tries to find his man Leonard, and a good job right there by bringing the puck down there. Number 10, that's Patrick Krenig.
Yeah, they've been looking for that long pass all night up the ice, trying to skip a zone in order to score on them, and that just hasn't worked out for Austin Peay anywhere.
And here comes the line change from Austin Peay. Good defense right there from Bernat. Bernat will flip this one up, and covered there by number 18. That is DeBoy. DeBoy brings it down the left side. Left wing, he'll take a shot. Good deflection by Wells. DeBoy finds the puck again. He'll take another shot, and a good save there by Wells again, and he'll cover it up for a face-off.
Austin Peay's defense and skaters very fortunate that was gathered up by Wells. They left that out there right at the top of his circle for a really good chance, and Wells able to swallow that one out and keep this from getting even more disastrous for Austin Peay Governors.
Well, 2 minutes and 40 seconds here left to play. They'll take another shot. That was shot by number 13. And now the Gamecocks here, they'll pass one more. Here comes Holmes. He'll take a shot, and a great shot there, upper right corner there on Wells, and another goal. That one goes to that was number 11, Mason Holmes there, the left winger.
Yeah, Mason Holmes just able to get this across his body and put that in the corner before Wells even has time to react to it. He has so much space up in the upper zone that it's hard not to miss that. It's hard to miss that shot.
And a face-off one here by Austin Peay. Now Singley tries to find somebody and cannot do. Now searching. Now number 21. And the Gamecocks they still have not taken their gas pedal. We've seen them possess a little bit back there in the early, but now they're just continuing to go back up here in the offensive zone here as number 8 works the puck.
Yeah, Austin Peay just struggled to get out of their own zone this entire period. Shots on goal shows it at 63-17 in that department in favor of the South Carolina Gamecocks. And the Austin Peay Governors just haven't been able, they've been looking for longer passes, maybe taking some shorter ones, trying to get some, more like in football, you know, take a couple yards at a time instead of trying to take all 40 of them that you need at once.
Absolutely here. So we'll see these last 1 minute and 30 seconds here as we continue here. A shot on goal, recovered there by Wells. Good job. We'll see another face-off. That shot was put on there by number 2. That was Nick Espito. Said earlier he had a legendary name in hockey.
Yeah, Esposito, the great Phil Esposito, one of the great players in the history of old Boston Bruins hockey, dating back to the original 6 days. He played with the great Bobby Orr, highly regarded as the greatest defenseman to ever play the game. And there's still a couple of people up there in Boston that are about my dad's age that are still named Phil after him. So Phil Esposito, Esposito's a great name to have in hockey. Of course, he had a couple of family members in the league as well sharing that name, and it's one of those names you just kind of see somebody have every 20 years in the NHL, and you're like, I bet he's related to that guy.
And then we'll see here the Gamecocks, number 24 will bring this up here for us. He'll search, tries to find a guy, shot there by Tanier. Tanier can't find. They're working real hard down there. How about number 3? How about Bernat? He's got his hands all over him. They're just trying to find that puck. That one is flipped out of the defensive zone here, picked up, swung all the way back down there, and he didn't even care to turn around and go get that one. Tanier, he'll get this one. He'll pick the puck up now.
Yeah, they're letting him skate this one out now.
And they'll take another shot, and this one is retrieved by Wells here. 11 seconds here, so we can figure out who Austin Peay is. Look, obviously, we know they play the South Carolina Gamecocks again here tomorrow, but down the stretch, do we know exactly who they are playing?
They're playing a couple of teams throughout College Hockey South. They've got, I believe they've got a couple more games left in the month of November, and then they take a long break before January begins with the rest of the season.
And a great try right there by Ethan Goins. I mean, one-on-one, but like you were saying there, they're looking forward to, they got to bounce back coming tomorrow here, definitely for sure.
Yeah, we'll see how they show tomorrow. Obviously, some great efforts in the first couple of periods, but it looked like they're starting to get tired and exhausted, and you don't love to see that, but you know, you kind of understand when you can't break out of your zone like that and you can't get some space going, your defense just gets exhausted. If you're only dressing 5 guys, you're not going to get too much getting out of them if they're just chasing down forwards trying to score for 40 minutes. And then it comes to that that late second period, early third period, and they just kind of keep going and let it score. It literally opened the floodgates on them.
Well, this has been an absolute doozy one here. The final score being 15-2, the South Carolina Gamecocks. They will be right back here tomorrow at the Ford Ice Center for a rematch here. Today's game has been produced by the sports communication students from the Austin Peay State University Department of Communications. I'm Braden Frost, joined here by Hugh Wheeler. This has been a presentation of the Austin Peay Sports Network.